they then went out with kufr. وَقَدْ دَخَلُوا بِالْكُفْرِ وَقَدْ خَرَجُوا بِهِ. Not for a single moment they had the real Iman. They never tasted the Iman for even a single moment. Now this is the conscious or willful nifaq. Opposed to it, in contrast to it, the bulk of the munafiqeen of the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were unconsciously munafiqeen. They accepted Iman sincerely. Please note, I am saying these words consciously, knowing what I am saying. They accepted Iman sincerely. But there are always two types of persons. Two types to divide them mainly, but there are, so many degrees in between them. There are people who have strong willpower, who accept something and then they are ready to live for it, die for it. Har ke baad abad, come what may, we have accepted it. Now come what may, we are with it. These are the people of character. They are ready to sacrifice anything. When they have accepted something consciously, now this is our faith, this is the ideology that we have accepted, now we are ready to sacrifice anything for it. But there are weak people also. Their willpower is not so strong. They, find it difficult. They want to be good people. But to make sacrifice, it appears to be difficult. They are caught in between two things. On the one side, they want to be good. They want to be saved from the fire of hell. They want to enter paradise. They want salvation in the hereafter. But they don't want to lose here also. Don't want to make any sacrifice in this world also. They want both. Actually, this is the thing which makes some people, after coming towards Iman, then they retrace their step one by one. Go back, they return. But this returning is not legal. They don't declare that we are leaving Islam. Within the legal Islam, they are going back, returning step by step. I will explain it inshallah. But first of all, you catch this point, that because Islam wants sacrifices, Islam tells, if you have accepted Iman, as we have seen yesterday, the levels of jihad, if you are a normal person, if you have a healthy psychology, first of all, you must be a Muslim totally. You must be a Muslim actually. You must be a practicing Muslim. You must obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you must, observe the rules of Sharia about your own person and within the sphere of your authority. If you are head of the family, you should be a Khalifa in your family. Khalifa of Allah, Vicegerent of Allah. Then it is also logically necessary that you should promote this ideology. You have accepted this ideology. Now promote it. Call people to accept it. And the last thing, you must work hard and you must be ready to sacrifice everything to make this ideology supreme. To establish that ideology as a living politico-socio-economic system, as a social order. Now this is absolutely logical. But in doing these things, you have to bear losses, monetary losses. You have to lose friends. Maybe your parents are angry with you. Maybe your brothers become enemy to you. Maybe your wives and daughters and sons become enemy to you. Quran says, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, inna min azwajikum wa awladikum aduwwan lakum fahzaruhum. O you who believe, from among your wives and sons and daughters, there are enemies to you. Your enemies. Beware of them. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, inna min azwajikum wa awladikum aduwwan lakum fahzaruhum. If a person was, making money from legal as well as illegal, halal as well as haram means, there was all the comforts, all the luxuries for all the family. They were very happy. Now he decides, from today, I will live within my halal means. no haram mean of earning. What will happen? The comforts are lost. Luxury is gone. Maybe they have, simple bread, and maybe it is not 2 times a day. Maybe it's only 1 time a day. What will happen? The family will be angry. They won't be pleased. There are examples. If you take to that path, you will have the experience yourself. Your own enemy, your own family will become enemy to you. Except that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it gives them also the Imaan and the courage to decide to take to this path. Otherwise, there are conflicts. There were conflicts among for the Sahaba, the parents, brothers for brothers. It happened with the Sahaba Ikram. So actually, to accept Iman at its face value, it's easy. But to fulfill the demands of Iman, it's something else. You need strength of character to be able to fulfill the requirements of Iman. And if you are not strong enough in your willpower, your determination, if it is weak, then you are caught between 2 things. ईमान मुझे रोके है तो खींचे है मुझे कुफ्र, काबा मेरे पीछे है कलीसा मेरे आगे. This is the condition. There are pulls from 2 different and opposite sides. Iman demands something else. And this world and worldly comforts and worldly luxuries and all those things which are connected with this worldly life, they pull you in the other direction. There's another couplet from Jigar. तपती राहें मुझको पुकारे, दामन पकड़े छाओ घनेरी. Call of duty that is calling me to the battlefield. And but, these comforts of my home, this shade in my garden which I am enjoying, it is not letting me go. Tapti rahe mujhko pukare. Those ways of duties. People, who were asked to go to Tabuk, more than 600 miles. And the, weather was extremely hot. And the conditions very trying for the Muslims. There was, no food. And now, the date, they were ready. And they had to be taken from the trees. If all men go from Medina, who will take the fruit? Who will reap this harvest? This should also, maybe it is lost. So this was the, test to which the Sahaba Ikram were pulled. Tafti rahe mujhko pukare. Muhammad is going towards Tabuk sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And with him the Ahle Iman. But there were people. And there are examples, 3 of them. They were sincere momins. Ka'b ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala an, and 2 of his companions. And they, when Muhammad returned from Tabuk sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they accepted that there was no excuse. Only these comforts, homely comforts. They tied our legs, we couldn't go. So that is the condition. This is actually the test. To have Iman, because Iman is very close to human nature. Every man should try to, and should, like to be a momin, like to be a Muslim. But to be a real Muslim, a practicing Muslim, and to fulfill the requirements of Iman and Islam, that jihad which we have discussed yesterday, is very difficult. You have to make sacrifices, and here, it is the basis from where nifaq starts. Either you have taken a firm decision, come what may, I have decided. Just like, Tariq ibn Ziyad, he burnt the boats.